Hey guys, CadwellPlays here, and today we're here at Hockenheim GP for 2.84 miles, 16 turns here today with the all-comer race of the weekend. Here it is, the all-comers event of the weekend. Came to my attention that there was an all-comers coming up, and I thought, I will just do it for you. So this weekend, the championships this weekend, if you don't kind of know, there is a couple of championships going on this weekend. The MGs, which are, don't know, there is the MTROs, which are pretty much Renault cars who are in the Renault Championship who race, the TCs, which are touring cars, and the Renault and GT4 and the Renault what do you call it? Renault Clios, that's it, Renault Clio Cup as well are racing here. And yeah, as we speak, the cars are on circuit. We'll get to see who the leader is on circuit. Here he is. The leader on circuit is a TC BMW. Look at that, he's got a gap of about 20 seconds he has. He's not a 20-second gap actually, he's got a gap of about 10 seconds, but still, he is pretty, he's got a gap about maybe 7 seconds as he flies away now. Just look at him there, look. The BMW here doesn't really try to go quickly, as you imagine. The BMWs won't go too quick, they won't in the start. As you can tell now, he's not doing too bad speeds though here. This is from earlier today. They did this qualifying. So I'm just showing you the highlights of that. But yeah, later in a minute we'll show you the full race and how amazing that was, the full race. Or we'll show you in a minute the full race. I don't even know if it's amazing or not yet, because we haven't got this live yet. But yeah. Here we will talk a bit more about that in a minute. We'll do some more of that in a minute. But yeah, at the moment here he comes then out the last corner now, and across the line he comes now to start his flying lap. Here he does. Here we'll head to now off-board cameras. As you can see, the BMW here flying away now. He has a gap of about a second. Here he does now. It now pulls down to about half a second. The white flag waves as the faster car here. The faster car, which is the Renault, of course, here, the Renault Megane Cup, which is a beautiful cup, the Renault Megane Cup is. Don't get me wrong, the Renault Megane Cup. Last season had its ups and downs. Flying away now, your Renault Megane Cup leader is here, who is number 11, who is Maxime, who he pretty much Maxime is 20 points. He is 20 points clear at the top of the Renault Championship. He is here, which pretty much, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you now, is good. 20 points at the top of the Renault Championship. He is from second in the championship, who of course is coming after him. He is Liam Kubley. He's 20 points behind, and then there's a few more cars in this race. The top 5 in the championship win this race right now, battling away the after points from that. The Renault there, just been overtaken the Renault by Renault there, but the other Renault is the Renault TC car, so not one of the quickest Renaults, as you may know, is the Renault as the first car now to come to the line. Will get the green flag waving still, he will, because he still gets green flag out, you do here, by the way, if you didn't know. And yeah, he gets the green flag out still, and that's a great lap there, 1:37.580, that's a quick lap there. The TC BMW now comes across 1:45.460. I'll whittle through your cars' names for you now. So, in no random order, we have Maximum, Liam. Yeah, Liam there with a great lap as well, but not quick. Darrell, Jesse, Gregory, Bias, Maximum, Mick, Leo. Oh, they're so... Well, I'll wait till they've all finished their first lap, guys. Let me just do that and then I'll go through their names. But your leader here in the road so far is flying away. I've got a spot which I need to pick, I think. These cars here are quicker than your GT4s. This guy somebody did last week request to do GT4s in this race, but I decided to use other championship categories as well, just to spice it up. As he heads now, he does into the corners here. He does now last in the whole entire session. Heads down now to the start line. He does. now heads down to the line. I don't even know if he even got a lap in yet. No, Lim hasn't. The TC1 car has not even made a lap yet as he heads across the line now. Oh, that's a quick lap actually. He did do not that bad really, as you can see here. Came second in that championship. So we can win to your grid now, we can. And we can get it. So we've got Maximum, Jonas, John, Liam, Frantiek, Dale, Nigel, Jesse, Gregory, Danny, Tobias, Maximum, Marcus, Arnold, Mick, Scott, Silas, Alex, Joel, Jerry, Leo, and that is it today as they head away. Now they do. The GT4 leader here is in a GT4 Mustang, and the Mustang here is looking quick. He is here. Look at this Mustang here, quick he is. I really don't. He is here. The Mustang is looking quick here as he flicks out the corners there. The Mustang does. He has a Renault Megane behind him, which is a Renault Megane, really quick Renault Megane actually, and he really wants to get through and past. Please do smash like, please do comment down below, and please subscribe here as he comes across line now. The blue flag waves, he does here, and he's overtaking the TC on the timesheet. Blue flags do wave, the white flag waves are asking, back to the car behind, please, please, please let him pass. And he clearly does there, lets him quickly pass. And now breaks into the corner, may just look to overtake but doesn't. And yeah, really, really good that is there. As the other TC here could be overtaken by the GT4, sorry, who was in second in GT4, here's a Ginetta, third in GT4 is a Ginetta, fourth in GT4, coming down now, here he comes, look, in GT4, coming across there he is an Aston Martin, and fifth in GT4 is a Nissan, so a lot to prove here today for the cars here in GT4 to put the categories up there to be in what they think they should be. GT4 should be second category in this, and no TCs to be battling with them, I don't think, this race, but for 25 minutes is all they've got today. Reduce the race they have today due to, this was earlier this morning, this was at, if you want to know what time this was this morning, this was at 6 o'clock this morning, this was at like, this was earlier, this was last night, so this is a Friday night at 7 o'clock, and it pretty much does go down dark, as we can see right now, it's now at 8 something, and it's black skies, but not raining, black skies, and it's a bit dark here. As the car now heads down to the line now, does the car now. He's got a gap about of 3 seconds to the car behind, a gap out 4 seconds to the car in front. He comes to the line now, across he comes now, goes quicker, but not on his fastest lap today, which is 0.5. He just went slower than his fastest lap, which is a surprise, but not really a surprise, but Everton, here comes your second place, as he has finally overtaken the TC, as there he is, look, the Ginetta here, who is about to be overtaken by a Renault Megane. Straight away goes past the Renault Megane, trying to get past the other Renault now Megane, but the TC version, here he does, as he heads side by side, pops into the corner and makes his way past. There he does, so the GT4 we're concerned about here, the one GT4, two GT4s I'm concerned about here, are these two, look. Here comes Aston Martin now to the line, is he going to improve his lap time? No, he's 1.4 seconds back on his fastest lap of the day. God, we're still concerned here. Still can't even get past the TC1, which is the Renault Clio. We can't even get past that yet, he can't. We're going to come out and just show you a little bit of the track we are, guys, to show you what I think the track looks like. I came out here in a Renault yesterday. I did this race yesterday with these cars, and I managed to finish 6th, so now start now. Anything can happen with these races if you want to know. There we go then, guys. The race is over. The qualifying is over. I did believe it was anyway. So here we go then. Maximum wins your McGann Trophy. It's the McGann Trophy Renault Racing Organisation. I think that's how you say it there. But it's maximum from Frantisek, who is third in the championship. John, who is fourth in the championship. Liam, who's second in the championship, and Jonas, who is fifth in the championship there. But he's still there or thereabouts. Mathematically, he could still win the championship. They've only done 3 rounds a year. They are now, after today, when they've done Hockenheim tomorrow, they actually all race in their categories tomorrow and have another all-comer race tomorrow. When they've mathematically done this, then they go from here to Barcelona, Catalonia, and then from Catalonia they jump to the Tracked Americas, and then after that they go to Japan, and then after Japan they go to the Red Bull Ring, and then after the Red Bull Ring they go to Silverstone, and that is it. Silverstone is their final destination of the year, and that is a 20-minute race for these all-comers. But yeah, in your GT4s, 4 GT4s today. So here they are. You've got a Toyota, I think that is actually not Nissan, Toyota, Aston Martin, 2 Ginettas, and a Ford, I think it's a Mustang, I think it is. So we've got Nigel first, Jesse second, Gregory third, Arnold fourth, and Scott fifth. The touring cars finished. Dale first, Danny second, Mick third, Tobias fourth, and Marcus fifth, and the TCs, so your slowest category here today, who are 15 seconds behind the leader of the whole entire race, was Silas first, Alex second, Joel, Jerry, and Leo. So let's get on into the race and see how these cars can do it. They're starting from the corner, from just the second class corner they start this race from. They will here, yes they do. The safety car is bringing them around now, he will. Safety car pops into the pits there, he does, the car does there. As the lights are about to come on, here they are. And we're green as we all go, here we do. We're green as the look at them here. Look at here go the GT4s. So look at the first field here, all flying away. Here they are. I'm just going to tell you which I'm looking forward to here. He's up to third. Wow! Look at him right now. The other car we're looking at right now. He's up to third. He was started in fifth in that field. He did. He's up to third. That's what a second position in the championship person looks like. Side by side for last in that championship battle. There is a battle for the lead as well. Will he make it around the outside there? Will he? He does. The leader guy who got the qualified lead starts back up there, and look at this here. The GT4s are battling way away as well. They are here. Some PCs are trying to get involved with GT4s. Here they are, which is amazing to see as well. Let's go back to your Renaults here. We can look, and here they are. Look very slowly at the back of the field, side by side with the back last competition, side by side with the leaders. Actually, here I think it could be Lynn who's gonna make his way through, and he did. Has he made his way through here from the car here? He has. The blue is past the. No, he's not. He's not past the black and light blue car. He's nowhere near past there. If you head back to the top of your field here, the battling isn't over yet. And what a start there that was. I can't believe that as they all now head down here. They do 25 minutes. Doesn't seem that long. It's not really. You're looking about 12. You're looking about 15, maybe 15 laps of racing. You're not looking too much, but as they come across the line, now they do all the cars bringing 145s, 146s. Not looking too bad there, but not the GT4s here. Definitely not here. We're going to go on board with him in the GT4 now. And I think it's your second Ginetta who really wants to get past the first Ginetta and gain some valuable points here. Your TC here does have your Aston Martin back behind it, and that Aston Martin will be so pissed off. You don't understand. He tried to get past the Wello Clear earlier today, wouldn't get past it. Tried to get past TC earlier today, wouldn't get past it in qualifying. Definitely get past it now, do you? The Nissan, here he is, look, the Nissan. Oh, Toyota, I was right with Toyota. Well, I thought I was, but I'm just checking my sources here. But he's bloody not going as quick as I thought he would do anyway. But that's beside the point. As you go back to your McGann field, There's a battle on our hands here. There is for fifth and fourth. Well, there was a second ago, but there isn't anymore. The lead has still got a battle on though, as that battle could hover to next weekend as well. If next weekend, if nobody does well today, well, basically these guys will get a different championship as well. These guys win the Comers, who where different championships occur today. As these guys can make a massive difference here. And there is the other flags waving, so I don't know what that's for, but it looks like there's a little calf. Yeah, there was a Lynn has gone from first to second there, so he's done a problem. Lynn did. I think he must have gone off the track a bit there. You can see Lynn there look a little bit further back than he was on the leader there of that category, but not too far back. I think he just must have gone off or something, but you can see here the leader of this race now heading to the line. Across it he comes now. 136 138 for all the field there. Not bad at all. It's not there for GT4. TC field now. We're looking at your TC field. There's a BMW on your BMW in the TC field here. Does not really want to give up much positions. He doesn't here. Looks like he wants to get past his Renault in front. He's actually got quicker that time around. Coming down the straight here, he does, which is 14th in the whole entire race. Which I can tell you now is Tobias, and he made a mistake. Tobias did there. Will that mean that Danny gets through? No, Danny's a bit further back. There is Danny. Very nice, Danny is there. He is as your next field now, heading to the second corner now. But Danny there, thought was going to capitalise on that mistake, didn't, and has stayed in 15th and 5th in the championship for now. That was close there. We just joined back the battle for the lead of this whole entire Grand Prix. It looks like it could be a battle that could go down to the wire. Here they come, they're side by side. Nowhere near that point of track. And up to he has a gap of 6 seconds, 0.6. It could be because it could be slower. If you go back to GT4's here, the second position is looking closer than ever to get past your guy in the lead of the championship race. And he heads through here. The GT4s are quicker than TCs, as you can tell, because the TCs have made not a big start they're having here really, as you can tell. The GT4 car here, which I have no idea what it is. I'm trying to tell you if it's an Aston Martin or not. Here, Aston Martin is nowhere near that TC. He's pretty much all by himself. There's a TC trying to catch up with him. There's nothing really to be too shabby about. I still do not think Danny has enough room here to get up to Tobias, which is where I think he wants to be. But nonetheless, he will not get close enough now. But there's a battle on now, there is. And has he done it? The car there, let's just check if the TC made his way through. I mean, sorry, your Nissan has made his way through there for GT3. No, your GT4 Nissan has not missed out on another place there. He has. Wow, I can't believe that. Your Toyota, sorry, has missed out on a place with your lead bunch now head towards the line. What lap time is this going to be here? These are quick cars, and I didn't believe they were going to be this quick. Because if you want to see the Renault race tomorrow, join us tomorrow. These guys may not be racing this tomorrow, these guys, but join me if you want to watch that tomorrow. We have the Formula race, which was a big Formula race. It will be with Formula A, by the way, if you want to know where they will be tomorrow. The Formula A Championship on this game, which I've already listed, and all you found all the listing, and all that you will probably do. As second position there, can't get through. Let's go back to fourth and see what he's doing. Can't get through either, but they're at Hockenheim. Now, you think tomorrow, where were your we're Hockenheim today, sorry. Where are your formulas? You're thinking, no, they're not there. They're not. Where are they? They're at the Red Bull Ring tomorrow. Side by side go your top two. We're going to go off board now. We are. The run down to I think to corner number 6 here. I think it is. Into 6th, now they go, and I think he's going to do it here, the white, just a full white car here with a red light, look at the front of the car. I think he's made his way through. No, he has not. He said no, he slammed the door shut, and I think that's a good opportunity, there it is, to say no to that. There it is, he's second in the championship here. Looks like he's going to battle for 3rd. If he gets 3rd in this race, he gets some valuable points added onto the board. Will he make it there? Do he go try to look inside? Can't do anything there. And I'm sorry to your TC field who are at the back of the field here, we haven't really looked at much today. But 2nd is gaining, and I would believe that is an unbelievable thing to gain. Without a big advantage, I think it is. As they are now officially in a lap or 2 away from getting lapped by these big bad boys who are now your Renault Megane Cup. Your Renault Meganes who are racing in your... There they are, the proper Renault Megane, not a really fast Renault Megane, but a Renault Megane in the TC field, really. It's not really a big Renault Megane, I've got to say, but... the GT4 must have a problem at most this Toyota, because he's way at the back of the field. He's been overtaken by all the TCs now. He must have a problem or something, because he shouldn't be doing that. As your bit Ginetta here wants to get past 2nd. I think he does. He's got a quicker lap time than Ginetta in front. I think he really wants to try and get past here. They break into the corner here. He looks inside line, can't do anything there. He can't. And they've all got both quicker laps than this car in front, which is the I think it's the Renault, the Ford Mustang, or just the Mustang. Is it Mustang? Here, but these guys here are nearly about, I say they're about 2 laps away. Yeah, they're 2 laps away here from overtaking your TC1 field and getting them. TC1s, there are loads of good TC1s, and by the way, the British GTs on this game start tomorrow, so I'll be keeping an eye on the British GTs. It's not my channel who do them, but yeah, it's going to be interesting, that is, to see the TCs, as always is interesting. As they fly away now, they do here, you can fly away, do what you want now, baby. Here, as they fly away now, they do, listen to this noise. As they come down now, they do hear the checker flag flutters now, the yellow flags flutter now, they do. The blue flags at some corners flutter, just to check what blue flag looks like. As there they go, look, you probably could just saw them then, the TCs, there with the TCs, they're quite comfortable here, they are to be released here. I think we've had a change for 2nd, I think we have, no we haven't, sorry, but it looked like we did, I think we, actually just check if we do actually, I think we might have a change for 2nd. Moustache, no we do not, okay. They come then down, they come now. We have a few comments added in here, we do, which I'm going to read in a second, but where are they to be lapped? Are they timed to be lapped? Well, they nearly are lapped, I'd say that at least another couple of laps, no, it'll be lapped, but yeah, they're nearly lapped. Okay, we've got some comments coming in saying, when is the next race, James? Tomorrow or next Saturday? Can you do F1 or GT3 and LMP2? Yes, I can. I can do, we're doing F1 tomorrow, I am anyway, around the track I talked about, which is, thinking next weekend I'll do the LMP2s then and GT3s, but that'll be really easy for LMP2s, just gliding past all the time now, really. This race is interesting because you've got loads of battles going in all fields, and then look, oh, whoa, we just joined back, and that was a nearly overtake there from your 8th position there. As I've got to say, it was nearly Jesse overtaking Gregory there. Jesse here, Jesse. Powers out the corner now, he does, and will he make his way through? Look at this, they've closed the gap up here, he has, at the line, he's closed it up, and I can't believe, gotta say that, but he wants a battle here, he wants the 2nd position to get more points, he does here, the TC leader's already pretty much won the TC championship he has, he just needs to win next time out, the TC winners won the first 2 rounds. So I'll tell you where they've been so far. They've been to Imola, and they've been to Le Mans. What's it called? What's that truck car called? Bugatti. That's it. Le Mans Bugatti circuit. They've been to them, and now they're here. And then after this, I've told you what they're going to. And he needs to really try and do something brilliantly here. He does. Side by side they go now. Into the corner they go. Doesn't make anything stick there. He doesn't. As we look now at the cars, here we do. As you can see, your leader now heading into that last corner now. We're just going to check if you can see from last in the whole entire racing come up the last corner. No, you cannot. They're still about a lap away from getting lap 2. As you can hear the cars flicker down now. They flick the way they do here. Coming on to lap 9 they do now. As your TC1s, they're starting with lap 8. They are here, so they're on lap 8. The TC1s are, as they now head into that massive long sweeping corner bit, and they're still quite ahead here because this battle for the lead is slowing down first a little bit, but at the same time they're still speeding them up a bit as they're going away here. They are. Blue flags are waving as the corners here, just to show what the blue flags look like. They will. As we go a bit further down to GT4 again, the second place nearly tried. I don't think we'll try there, he won't. As you can see, the T still back 2 here. Last there, looking good he is. A second tried, but didn't do anything of it. The second stage that it is here, which is Frankie Esek. He will stay second, and he'll get second in the championship. Off, he will here. As the leader there, quickly past the leader is there. The TC car, so it's second he is there. The TC1s are getting lapped now by the Renault McGann field. They are there. There's the green flag out. They have here. The top 2 are pulled away. They have now. As the back couple here now might start lap 9 and then get lapped. Yep, they're still not lapped theoretically yet, these top 3, but they may do in about 10 seconds time. They head out of corner 1 now, but back, that is 18, 17, 16 fly out that corner now. In, catch them up with the top 2 here. But here they come. GT4 second place looks even closer this time to overtake your Mustang, and I really do believe he could just do it. But we'll go back to the leader now, who's here we go then. Flag is out again. The blue flag is out again for the top 2, who glide straight through. They do there. We now have a little gap from third, no gap to third anymore. They have a gap to 5th, they do, a little gap anyway to 5th, as they now try to get past them all. There he goes then, trying to catch up with them, but back to GT4 field. The 3rd position looked ever so slightly closer there. Your 2nd didn't get through though, so we can't understand that. But TC 2nd and 3rd are nearly together. Here they are, look, and here they are. Then the battle for 4th is on. It is here between your BMW and Mercedes. Here it is. Will the BMW make his way past the Mercedes here? It is. We know who the BMW driver is, number 13. It's Mick and Tobias. Tobias wants to get past Mick. Here he does into the corner. Will he do it here? Let's see if he does. Just checking if he does here. If he goes inside line, here he does on Mick. Here he does. Here comes Tobias on Mick. There he does now. Will he make his way through? No, he won't. Now he puts the throttle back on, and he doesn't make his way through because he had a little penalty there. He did, but he now will have next lap to do this. As you can see, your leader here of this race is here. Your next couple of cars who will not officially be lapped, they won't. I don't think they'll be lapped all race, the TCs, and that won't be a good time for them to just be alive. It is. You can see the good battling from them two there. It was good battle there from them. As you can see, braking now into the corner as they come. As the TC BMW now puts the throttle down. Now he does. He loves this. He does here. He will. The leaders here. Wow, they made a massive achievement here. They have. There they are. Look, your TC1s have just gone white. Means they're not going to get lapped from this field of cars. which is unbelievable to say the least. Here it is. But yeah, I still can't believe that third position has not got through. But anyway, that's beside the point. We don't really need to know why he hasn't got through, as you can say. BMW here now we head on board with. Edge is even closer now, the BMW does. Looks like he wants to try and make a move this time into this corner. Instead of doing it into the corner, he got a penalty at last time. He tries, but doesn't make anything stick there. The BMW driver has a, I think it's like a M3 BMW, I think it is. As he does, he has a racing BMW M3, which is a nice BMW, I've got to say. I love BMW M3s, don't get me wrong. They're really, really nice cars. There, as he tries into the corner here, doesn't do anything there. 6 minutes to go, so we're going to get a race order. We are for you now. Just trying to... We do here, so here we go then with your racing order here. So from back to front, so from last to first, it is Jeremy, Jerry, Lee, Leo, Joel, Alex, Celes, Scott, Danny, Tobias, Nick, Marcus, Arnold. Ninth is the Real Mills, I can't say how you say that now. Jesse, Jeremy, Gregory, sorry, Nigel, Jonas, Liam, John, Fantasek, and Maxime. Here it is, here he comes then. Will that car make his way through here, the BMW? No, he won't. We'll go up a bit further in the field now. We will to your position here. Between the two Ginettas now, I've got to say, in the GT4 field, for second position. Your first has pulled a gap out now of about a second or two. As here he goes, then the second of Ginettas into the inside line. Hits the corner there, so has lost his exit speed and will not make his way through there. He won't, sadly. He will not, as your leaders now have about a 30-second gap between them and the next car they could lap, but I don't think they will lap them. Your GT4s are about 20 seconds behind, I'd say, your TC1s. That means they may not lap in this race, but they've got to guarantee, got to hope they will. But if this is Renault Megane is so quick today, then this shows you guys how good Renault Megane racing is in real life. It shows you that they are really good in racing, what they do. And the GT4, after that, look at that, he's got a quick after race. I'll just check if that actually is a quick after race, actually, guys. It is, yeah, your Renault Megane last position, Jonas Thompson, sorry, he's got a 1:38.060, and that is a really, really strong lap. Here it is, he flicks into the corners now, flicking in, flicking out, puts the puck away. Here he does, he could overtake them, here he could. They are now about 30 seconds still behind the field in front. Here they are. I wouldn't say much really, I wouldn't, as the TC field here, we look back at TC battle here, we will, between these two cars here. Look, we've got the TC battle here we have. This was hotting up, but he's got to pull away now, he kind of has, and the BMW I think he's kind of given up. I would say has all hope, but I don't know if that's true. Here he comes then, I'm just checking who he is here, number 7. So it is Nigel and Gregory here. Gregory looks up inside, but the TC behind looks like he wants to get through here. He did that time, but Gregory puts the bottle down and decides to get a good gap here from the TC behind, which is a good gap now. It is the TC behind of 0.7 seconds. He's got the gap to now, does Jeremy. Jeremy and Jesse, Nigel in the GT4 first place really feels like he's won it. He does here. So after this lap, we'll have a lap to go, we will. And it will decide us, to be honest with you, as you can see your leaders of the whole entire race now heading into the foot of the shoe, we call it. We call it the foot of the shoe. I will call it the foot of the shoe because that is what it is at this track. As here they will. Yeah, they'll have this lap and 2 more. So we'll manage to get 16 in with all this race, which is a surprise because I thought we're going to get not many in, but anyway. The Ginetta now, out the last corner now. Is he going to clip the curb there where we normally used to see under camo in Project Cars 1? I don't think there's enough time there to do that, as they fly down now, they do. Listen to this. They're flying away. Ginetta looks amazing. If you want to see Ginetta Cup race, always go to other channels that do Project Cars. They probably, if they have commentary like me, will probably show you this with more subscribers than me and all that good stuff, because I've only got 168, 158, but yeah, not really surprising really, it's not at this day of age. As here they come then, out this corner they come now, the leaders of the whole entire race, cross the line now they do. This probably will be the last lap of the race. I say that, but I guarantee it might not. As we head on to lap 15 of this race here, I swear it won't be, because they cross line with 1 minute 20 to go. So, oh, again he looks close enough there, your leader there. Your second. Yeah, but I don't know if they will here. They could lap any second now. Your GT4s could lap your TC1s for the first time today. I'm just checking how close they are. Not that close actually, so no, I don't think they'll lap TC1s if they can make it to the line quickly then. GT4 last place here, may be lapped by your leaders in a couple of minutes. Or second has a position, other ideas, and could nick his way past it. I think this is the last lap of the race. I swear if it is, then that's been a really interesting 15 lapper this has. An interesting one where there's been battles galore through the race, and I really think, I've got to be honest with you, what a race this has turned out to be. GT4 second position now comes to the line. They get the last lap flag out now, they do. The TC1s have already got the last lap flag out they've had. There they do. Just checking where your where your last couple of cars are, your leaders of this race. Oh, yeah, it'll be last lap of the race. This is lap of the race, guys. So enjoy this lap when you can. Your GT4s cross line now, they do. As out the last corner now, will he cross the line in 5 seconds time? I don't think he will, but here he comes. Out the last corner now, crossing the line now, comes your leader of the race, winning the race. There he did. Wow, oh wow, I think he did he? Let's just check if he did actually. He did, they finished the race there, they did. So let's whittle through the race there, we do. So the winners of that race there was Maximum wins it. Wow, Francis wins it from John, from Joanne, from Liam, from Maximum who retired. Wow. It's your TCs was Marcus, Tobias, Dorwell, Danny and Nick, Leo, Alex, Sales, John and Jerry, that was the order it was. And in your GT4s, Nigel, Jeremy, Jesse, Scott and Anord. There was your finish. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, and goodbye. Peace.